Now I'm back, and this here is my next video. And I want to talk to you about the tube sock killers in Mineral, Washington. Now, over there, I had to put my diary online at somebody else's site there, and it's the coroners from up here at Thurston County and Lewis County, so they goddamn know exactly what I've been doing, and I've been pointing out that Morton Bowling Alley in every situation around that. And I was doing this, I was on this here case, when I found out that D.B. Cooper was my dad, when I found out Zodiac Killer was my dad, when I confronted my family members here and I watched their jaws drop because they realized that I fucking understood. And I witnessed my car get destroyed here, my 1987 Corvette. It was an 87 Corvette. I think I said 1985 because I was talking about the Merwins cases of Lewis County, the ones that they covered up the crimes. They punished an innocent man, Rick Wright, for the events that Jerry L. Wright, that's hiding behind barbed wire fence, has done. And I brought it to the attention of Bruce Kimsey, and not only did they put Rick Wright in prison, they put me on the run. And I'll tell you another thing, on A&E, they got this A&E show that shows the case about the Merwins, and this guy, Bruce Kimsey, he couldn't let it go. It bothered him since 1985, when he was a kid and all this stuff. Well, I'd like Bruce Kimsey to answer goddamn to justice over what he's done covering up those crimes in Lewis County, Washington. He touched my fucking hand. He touched my wrist. And matter of fact, he ran off my son, Matthew Thomas Wright, and for just that and that alone, I could just kill somebody over it. When these law enforcement officers are harming your family members and they're using the community to harass you, like my brother-in-law here, he's mentioned AR-15s. I've never seen one. But I did tell him, I said, now if you've got an AR-15, I said, why don't you just bring it over here? And I'll walk right over there and I'll kill that guy right there and his fucking family if he ever makes a goddamn another noise and fucking bothers me. I said, now that guy right over here, that's right here to the south of me, on Delphi here, around the corner, if that guy makes noise, I want to take an AR-15 and go over there and kill him too. You know how that would make me very fucking happy? Because if that guy goes off and starts shooting bullets over there next door again, and if I feel that he's threatening me, I might go over there and I might kill him. I might go over there and decide I want to shoot one of his children. Why? Because they've taken my children. As a matter of fact, Brian Silcox from Lewis County, Washington, that was my stepson. He's dead too. I could list a goddamn whole bunch of people. And also, they took Rick Wright into fucking custody and blamed him for that murder of those Merwins. And they imprisoned me by running me around in circles around here, causing me goddamn grief and nothing but money while they were ripping me off through that bowling center and also that gold mine in Nevada. And threatening me by gunpoint. These goddamn cops need to lose their guns. They don't need guns at all. Maybe they need some mace, because if they fucking come on my goddamn property, they shouldn't be carrying guns, because at 4 o'clock in the morning, I had a goddamn cop here making noise outside of my goddamn motorhome at 4 o'clock in the morning. Why is that goddamn cop? If I catch another cop around my house at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll kill him. If I see another cop around my goddamn house again at 4 o'clock in the morning, sneak around my goddamn house, it shouldn't goddamn happen. They shouldn't fucking come within any goddamn distance of me ever again. I want those goddamn bitches imprisoned if they fucking harass me. Matter of fact, the neighbor over there, I don't want to kill my neighbor. I want him imprisoned. Matter of fact, that goddamn neighbor over there, I want him in fucking prison too. And matter of fact, anybody that comes to my goddamn door that don't get the goddamn idea, if somebody comes to my door and they say it's a good day to die, and I have to tell them again it's a good goddamn day to die, I'm not the one with the goddamn problem, they are. They come to my goddamn door and they put my face on the goddamn picture across the United States of America. They put my brother's face on shirts across America too, and he's hiding behind barbed wire fence. You know, when I go to a goddamn store, if I goddamn have a fucking problem again, I know it's going to be helter-skelter. You guys are lucky I don't goddamn go buy a brand new goddamn car or go down and buy me a goddamn brand new gun, because I have goddamn rights. I haven't pulled out a gun and pointed it at anybody and shot anybody, but I've been threatened by those goddamn pigs. That's ran me fucking from Washington State to Nevada because I was run out of Morton, Washington back when I got goddamn married, and they put me and my wife on the fucking run. I had a job down at that 2x4 mill to have a fucking hit put on me in that goddamn tavern above that 4-lane bowling alley. And Orville Lee Green, with an L in the middle of his name, came to my fucking house and told me I was gonna goddamn move out of town. And he told me I was gonna be gone by the end of the weekend. And what would have happened to me? Instantly, my mom's fucking calling me up, you come down to fucking Elko. Why? Because my fucking family's dirty, and they goddamn did that, and they fucking had me walking around in front of fucking people, knowing they put me in goddamn harm's way. You know how many people's come to the fucking bowling alley for fucking goddamn mental treatment? Honestly, it's like Cheers Bar. You're counseling goddamn all these fucking people that's coming in telling me all these problems, and they're telling me that's my fucking family. And I asked him, I said, well, can you tell me more? Can you tell me what it is about my family that's going? I can't tell you. Or how about this one? Jerry Hewitt's son that reaches out and decides he's going to fuck with my kid and hit him with a popsicle stick in the ear. I jerked him up right out of that goddamn chair and I threw him out of the fucking bowling alley. And when I come down the stairway, I think I said somebody should take him out and cut off his goddamn hair and cut that coolness right off of him. And you know what somebody did? And I didn't know it. I didn't goddamn know it. I didn't sick nobody on to do it. They tied him up, stripped him down naked right there by Jerry's house out there by the Lucky Eagle Casino, someplace out there by Rochester, out there where Monica Anderson got murdered and put in the river, where my brother took me, by the way, out that area. So when I found out that he was tied up on a tree and they cut his hair off with a goddamn dull knife, I hear, I couldn't just, all I could do was smile. Jerry Hewitt comes in the bowling alley and he walks right up to me, and I'm in the machine room. As I'm coming out, I'm working. And he says, you know what happened to my son? I don't know what happened to your son. He says, and he told me, he says he was right there tied up, tree. I don't know if he had his underwear on or not, but it sounds like he was stripped down. And they cut off his hair. Well, he never come in that goddamn bowling alley again. Hey, Jerry Hewitt, isn't that nice? Don't fuck with my son, because you know what? When you fuck with someone else's kids and something happens to your kids, isn't that nice, Jerry Hewitt and Judy Hewitt down there in Lewis County, or right there, you know? That was because you guys were withholding information, and you guys all knew I was D.B. Cooper's son, even the stuff that they were saying about the bowling alley and the equipment in the bowling alley not belonging to Herb, and Herb even telling me that that equipment's not the bowling alley's equipment, that equipment's his equipment. But to be honest with you, the bowling alley already had bowling machines in it prior to getting those new bowling machines from the D.B. Cooper package money that came in through there with a bowling equipment package throughout the Pacific Northwest. See, these are bowling alleys all upgraded. This one right over here, West Side Bowling Center over here, West Side, they upgraded with AMF equipment too. They came through at the same goddamn time. So all that D.B. Cooper money went and bought bowling equipment for these 10 casinos down here. And these casinos, they're the law enforcement. They're right there to protect them with their fucking, they want their money. And they set up shop, and they've set up shop. They want 20% of the take. And they're getting 20% of the take. And they'll sit right across the street and force an innocent man to take the brunt of their bullshit. And I want these guys, you know, if we build a place to lynch them, a place to hang them high, I'd like to be the guy that fucking puts the rope around their neck and taps it on their shoulder and says, "Sayonara, motherfucker. For all that you've done to all the people that I goddamn know, and all the people that's goddamn dead because of these fucking people, my retribution, Donald Trump, is to put people like Donald Trump out of business." Donald Trump sitting here saying he's about business, he's about this, that, there. You know, when he talks about this insurrection, he's talking about these people that insurrection, he's talking about them being police officers, lawyers, firemen, egg wagon specialists. You know, I'll tell you about these people that's down in Lewis County that work from within. If I had a goddamn problem, I wouldn't call it an emergency vehicle, because that gives them an entry into my fucking home, and they may put a hit on me. I goddamn tell you what, if I have a goddamn problem, I won't call the goddamn cops. I'll fucking lay there and I'll fucking take it and I'll fucking ride out the goddamn storm. I've never got any help from a goddamn cop, but I do know some good cops that's been murdered. Cops that are good cops get murdered by bad cops, like Bruce Kimsey. Skip Davis was a wonderful man, and he had nice children. He had a nice wife. His wife went and married the next fucking sheriff just like that. Why? Because he was going to take over and silence the family. 13 minutes. Hey, I'm out of here. I'm airing my differences today. If you don't fucking believe me, I wouldn't be sitting here, and this picture wouldn't be here. There wouldn't be a bowling alley in Morton, Washington called Millhouse Smokehouse. It wouldn't be named after Richard Milhouse Nixon. There wouldn't be a Twin Star Credit Union across the street from the Fairharts Hezbollah Museum right there, 101 Main Street, Morton, Washington, right across the street. Get on Google Earth. You can see all the photos. It's right there. All the evidence is right there in your face, just like I am right now. Thank you for your time, and you have a great day. And this is probably, I'm going to be working on my cases, and I'm going to upload them. And you have a great day. America, don't ask what you could do for what your country can do for you. Ask yourself what you could do for your country. And remember, cops are dirty, so don't let them sit there in front of their badge acting like they're not part of their crimes. They're dirty. They sit around with dirt. They are dirt. If you lie down with dogs, you're going to get some fleas, and that's exactly what the law enforcement officer's done. And thank you, Grandma, for that great inspirational phrase that you gave me. Thank you for your time.